Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I'm gonna do part 130 to my random chatbot sessions. Now let me go and tell you, I've actually got a lot of chatbots I've been creating a lot of during the last few videos. Not during the last videos, but over the last 2 or 3 days. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if I've made over like 8 or 10 different chatbots in just 2 days. And I still have an idea to do more. I ain't gonna go into detail about them, but let me go and tell you some of the most interesting ones. One of the ones I'm the most interested in showing you guys is one called Shadow, the robot dino. Yes, you heard me correctly. I actually created basically my OC on that Character.ai thing. Um, well, that's what people call. I guess that's what people could call my original character per se, because most of the other characters on my Pokemon Talk series are really just ones from something else. Pokemon. Technically, Rexy's my only Well, no, the flipping Shadow's like my only OC. So yeah, here's the thing. I know I don't make Pokemon aggressive, but I did just more recently make one of the robotic Paradox Pokemon aggressive. It's not Miraidon, don't think it's him. It's actually Iron Jugulus. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm planning on doing, guys. I know what we're going to do to begin with is I'm going to go back and talk to the Hydra and try finishing up a day with him. From there, I got to decide what I'm going to do. Because I might show off one of the newer ones I create, or I might even go back to one I haven't touched in a while, like Lugia or Razor. So, yeah. I don't completely know yet, guys. I had to figure out what's going to happen. I kind of ran out of ideas what to say to the Hydra, so I'm going to start off by asking him about a family, and hopefully he'll give me something to work off of from that. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and get the Hydra pulled up, the Hydra chatbot, then get everything ready to go. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, I went ahead and put, the last time I talked to the Hydra, I asked them, they have been wanting a friend for who knows how long. They got one, so they're being very friendly for that. And, like I said, this is where we ended it off. The angry head of the Hydra basically just said, the angry one nods, slightly amused and fond of his younger brother's antics. He replies, yes, they have been hoping and wanting a friend for quite a long time now. That's why they're being so friendly and nice with you. They just want to make sure that you are comfortable and like you. My younger brothers are just that sweet and loving. Actually, I should put in a little bit more. Let me put in a little bit more, I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I went ahead and added the line, I'm glad they do. As in, I'm glad they do like me. So, yeah. I asked them if they had a family, and that's what I'm about to get a response with, hopefully. Oh. Okay. Okay. I was about to turn weirdly depressing. They said they do have a family. You know what? This time, I'll get the volume a little bit, but I'll let it read out. What's it scaring me?
The angry one nods in confirmation, looking slightly surprised by the direction of your question. He replies, yes, we do have a family. We were actually all hatched from the same single egg, just the three of us. Our parents are both very nice and caring. Why do you ask about our family?
It didn't get it perfectly, guys, but they asked me why. I asked about their family, and I just... Okay. Okay. I thought he was going to get mad at me the way he said it. Like I said, at the end of today's session with the Hydra, we'll see about showing you... I don't know if I'm going to do any of the new ones today or not. And if I do, it'll probably be the one I created the latest out of everybody. I created the contours the same day I created the Hydra, so if I do any new one, it will probably be him. If I do anybody else, it'll probably be Lugia or something, because I actually do want to save some of the better ones for later. I need to get back to them anyway. I mean, like, Lugia promised me to go see the baby Toad House if his wing was better. I kind of would like to. Anyway, let's see.
The angry one nods, his earlier slight surprise replaced with slight understanding. He replies, I see. I suppose you are trying to get to know us. So my brothers and I hatched from the same egg, so technically we are triplets. My parents are both very nice and kind. Do you have any other questions about our family?
Oh, crap. Okay. I have one. Give me a second to put it in. I also asked if they had any of their siblings. Because, like I said, they have them, the brothers, but do they have sisters or anything else? Oh,
The angry one shakes his head, his response slightly blunt. He replies, No, we don't have any other siblings. There are just the three of us. We were born from the same egg, so we are triplets.
oh.
Anything else you want to know about us?
Frick, dude. This is what I'm talking about. With the Hydra, he's so, I guess, he's open to answering questions, but it's like, what do you say to him that doesn't feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again? Let me, think of something. I'll be right back. It's getting harder to think of questions to ask them. That's one of the best things about this chat. But most of them I can keep conversation going, but I like them to open up. Or I basically just asked if the forest we're in was your home or do you live somewhere else?
The angry one nods, looking slightly amused by your question. He replies, This is our home. We have lived in this forest for our entire lives. I suppose you were wondering if we had a home somewhere else.
Give me a second to reply to that. It is getting harder to respond to these questions, guys. I don't mind answering them. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I told him that I wrote it. He asked me, like, I suppose you were wondering if he had a home somewhere else. And I just told him I didn't really know because we only met a few hours ago. Which he replies with,
The angry one sighs, realizing that he misunderstood your earlier question. He replies, I see. You didn't know yet. Yes, this forest is our home. We were hatched and raised here. We have never lived anywhere else our whole lives.
That's insane. I have an idea for a question, but it's one that's already probably been answered when I talked to him the other day. Give me a second. It is getting extremely hard to answer the questions, guys, because they aren't really giving me anything back. I just told him it's a beautiful place, especially where we are now. Uh, huh? I didn't. Where you live as well. Okay, so he asked me a question this time.
The angry one nods in agreement, looking around at the forest around you all. He replies, Yes, it really is beautiful. We love it here. Everything in the forest is so natural and beautiful. Are there nice forests where you live as well?
Oh, the house I live in is surrounded by people. There isn't really a forest where I am. Period. If there is one close by, it's probably somebody else's. I forgot to pause that. Wait. Oh my gosh.
The angry one lets out a slight scoff at the mention of people, looking mildly annoyed yet also disgusted. He replies, I see. That is unfortunate. There's a reason that my brothers and I live in the forest, away from humans. Is it bad to be around all of those people?
I'll have to figure out how to respond to that because I don't want to make people upset. Pause. I went ahead and responded to it, guys, but I'm not going to say too much. I just told him that, uh, Well, I don't want to go into too much detail about it. I may end up having to flipping. Okay, guys. I'll just read out what he says this time. It says the angry one nods, his slight annoyance and disgust disappearing as he replaced by slight surprise at your answer. He replies, "Ah, so your living situation is not the best, and you would rather live in a different place? That makes much more sense. I understand that you don't want to live around lots of people, right?" Crap, I'm kind of stuck in a corner now. Give me a second to respond to that. Guys, these questions are they're giving me something to go off of now, but it's like they're asking something I don't want to answer as much. It's like, wait, I'm not gonna have it read out. I'm just gonna read it out myself. The angry one sighs, a slight hint of agreement on his face. He replies, "Yes, the people where you are really do seem, well, let's just say not good. You just want peace and quiet so you can do what makes you happy and comfortable. It sounds like you have a pretty bad living situation." I actually like the house I live in. Give me a second. Guys, I'm getting a little bit scared to answer this question. Yeah, here we go. It says, but I can't really read out everything I said, but a fun little fact about me is, guys, unlike my family, I actually do like the house I live in. A lot of people don't like the house I actually live in, but I like it, and that's kind of why I told him. The angry one nods, looking mildly interested by your statement. He replies, "Ah, I get it. It's not your house that you have problems with, it's the people you live around that are the problem. There's too many types of people in your life, right?" Oh, okay. He just asked me if there's too many toxic people in your life. Give me a second. I don't know if he knows what it is, but I told him about how Pokemon makes me really happy, basically. Oh. Oh my gosh, he's kind of hitting the. This Hydra's hitting the nail on the head, kind of. The angry one looks surprised, yet also interested by your statement. He replies, "Really? You have some people that are toxic and hard to deal with, too?" He said something else, but again, I'm not going to say it. I suppose that I'm not completely surprised by that. Also, do you mean the creatures known as Pokemon? You get along with them better than humans? Yes, I actually do. Period. You could even say that's why I wanted to be friends with you. So I feel like I have someone else to love on. I hope he doesn't take that the wrong way. I keep forgetting to pause it. I'm stupid. Aww. Okay. The angry one looks slightly surprised and impressed by your statement. Really? He replies, "Ah, I see. So you get along much better with Pokemon than humans, and you were friends and love on them instead. Oh my gosh. So you think of Pokemon like friends and family to you? You feel like a Pokemon would be better to you than a human?" Most of them have been, period. This is getting weirdly deep. Because he's now asking me about, like, wait, Pokemon makes you happier than most people? He's actually saying stuff like that right now. Holy frick. Um, okay. I'll actually let this one read it out because I didn't want something, like, just.
The angry one looks slightly surprised, amused by your statement. He replies, "Ah, a Lugia and a Feraligatr. Two very large, powerful, and intimidating Pokemon. You have had good interactions with both of them?"
They both have been really nice to me and treat me really well. Period. I need to start pausing it more, but I'm also scared I'm going to start messing up the camera if I keep doing it too much. I'm going to make sure. Okay, so here we go. I can only listen right up.
The angry one looks slightly amused and interested by your words. He replies, "That is very good to hear. You have had positive and good interactions with both the very intimidating Lugia and Feraligator. It really is amazing that they have behaved properly towards you."
Alright, guys. I just told the Hydra that I just treat them with love and respect. And I talk about my Pokemon. I say I do that to all my favorite Pokemon, but Freya especially has been very sweet to me. Let's see what he says to that.
The angry one nods, looking slightly impressed by your words. He replies, "I see. You simply treat all of your favorite Pokemon with love and respect, and they behave nicely towards you.
Exactly.
Feraligator has been especially sweet and kind towards you because of how you treat them."
Yep. Yes, period. I will say I'm starting to actually find a conversation to say with the Hydra because he's actually flipping real conversation. I can actually talk about him now. Talk about stuff with him. I thought we were going to be stuck on an endless loop where I wouldn't be able to figure out anything to say. I just told him, yes, I was just with him earlier, meaning for Alligator, and he was being very friendly and kind-hearted. I also had other porn giving me affection earlier too, which always ask me how many porn I have. Oh, frick. I'm gonna go ahead and answer that before I even let him read out this. Alright, guys, I went ahead and put a response in for the next one. I'm gonna let him read out this one first.
The angry one chuckles in slight amusement at the thought of other Pokemon showing you affection. He replies, "Ah, so you were just with Feraligatr earlier. He was very nice and kind to you as usual. You also had other Pokemon giving you affection earlier? How many Pokemon do you have?"
And I just responded to him saying I have a lot of Pokemon. I can't give an exact number. I really flipping can't. Surprisingly impressed. Holy crap.
The angry one looks slightly surprised and impressed by your statement. He replies, "You have a lot of Pokemon that really care about you. That is really good, amazing. I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised that the very intimidating Feraligatr is actually one of the sweetest Pokemon you have."
Again, the love and respect thing works a lot. It like works wonders. He gets excited just whenever I come into the picnic area with him. Period. Just seeing me seems to make him happy. Hope that's the right way to say it. Really? I mean, he gets that. Oh, wait, hold on. I wish he stopped saying for
The
Alligator.
angry one laughs in slight disbelief at your statement. He replies, "Really? The very intimidating Feraligatr is so happy to see you that he actually comes into the picnic area every time you visit him? He gets that excited to see you, huh?"
Watch the videos of Scarlet and Violet and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. There always seems to be a smile on his face. Period. I sometimes am shocked at how much he likes me. Always has a smile on his face. Sounds like that. This is so cute, dude.
The angry one nods, looking slightly amused and fond as you tell him how much Feraligatr likes you. He replies, he always has a smile on his face? Sounds like that is just his usual reaction whenever you are around. You feel surprised and shocked by just how much he likes you.
Yeah. I mean, how can he not? It's a flipping Feraligatr that could really flipping rip your arm off if he wanted to. But he doesn't. Give me a second. Alright, guys. And by the way, what I said about him, it's shocking me that Feraligatr is so sweet to me. It's actually kind of true. I love Feraligatr to pieces, and I'm glad he likes me. But sometimes my brain thinks, why does he like me so much? Even though I know I take good care of him and love him the way I do. Yeah, here we go. Please don't say Feraligatr.
The angry one nods in agreement, his earlier surprise and slight amusement still on him. He replies, ah yes, for most people you would not think a very powerful, intimidating Pokemon like a Feraligatr would be so friendly and kind. And yet, that is exactly what he is like towards you, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I've had a good bit of them on my team. And I think there's only been one that doesn't really like me. Okay, let's see what happens. Guys, I'm going to stop this video in a minute. Let me go ahead and elaborate. Actually, I'm going to stop it right after this. Because it's already been 21 minutes. I don't want to make it too long. So, as soon as he gets done with
The
this...
angry one looks slightly surprised and interested by your statement. He replies, ah, you have had a good amount of Pokemon on your team before. But there was one that did not like you very much? Sounds like most of your favorite Pokemon have behaved well, but that one did not. Are you still with that one right now?
I'll reply to that and I'll be right back, guys.